Good morning, afternoon, or evening, dear YOGATXers. This is Echo, tuning in from Mexico and feeling really necessary to be on the yoga mat right now. You know, I debated whether this was the moment that I wanted to share in this practice, in this kind of emotional state, and I felt like this is an authentic space to share because today is a challenging day. I'm sure many of us know and understand those times, and I'll also say just enjoy the sound of living in community because you will hear background noises and conversations and all the goods of the ranch here. But we can all relate to those days, or sometimes it's a few days, or it can be a week, or sometimes even phases, you know, of having challenging moments. And I don't want to say a challenging day, but it's just many challenging moments, one after the next, which a lot of them kind of feed into each other. And one of these moments happened for me last night. My motorcycle was taken here in Mexico. And this feeling of like injustice, you know, what is fair, or this is happening to me, came up. And a friend reminded me in such a beautiful way, and this is my teaching and offering to today, that, you know, everything is happening for us. Everything in any moment, even the most challenging, the most difficult, are happening for us. And in that moment, he said, Echo, what if you were going to get in a motorcycle accident that night? Like maybe, you know, your motorcycle being gone was a good thing. Like maybe you're safer because it's gone. And I don't want to use this all the time for every single situation because sometimes really challenging and painful things happen. But in this instant, I was like, you know, you're right. You know, like this is happening for me. What's the lesson here? So the offering here today is, as we move through this more full body flow and move the energy, like the stagnation in the body, things can come up. You know, we might want to just stop. It might feel like it's too challenging or it's not challenging enough. And what I encourage is just to take what is offered and see the messages that you can find within it, and to stay present, So I invite you to sit up tall. If you want to put a block or a bolster underneath the seat, you can. Let the knees be shining down towards the ground. Relax the shoulders, relax the muscles in the face, and take some jaw circles. Make funny faces with the face. You can make sounds. And release any tension. You can stop and also soften the shoulders, soften other areas in the body that might be activated. You might see me and hear me today slap myself a lot. We've got lots of mosquitoes this time of year. And come into breath awareness, equal inhalations and exhalations through the nostrils. Let the belly bulb out as you take the breath in. Let the chest fall as you exhale out. And when we have these challenging things come up, especially, you know, right now I'm being challenged with this space of accepting and detachment and staying present in, you know, conflict or challenging times. When we have those moments, we can carry a lot of tension in the body. We clench up. So I encourage you right now, if you have any challenges and you feel your body is clenching up, breathe even deeper. And as you exhale, really feel yourself grounding in to the earth, feeling supported here. A few more breath cycles in and out of the nostrils. Listening for that ocean-like sound. And beautiful. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Create an intention for your practice today. How can we be more accepting? How can we see the bigger picture? How can we be less attached? Hands to the knees. You can remove the block if you have it. And slowly begin to open the eyes. Beautiful. Welcome to your practice. Let's come on to all fours, hands and knees. Tabletop position. Take an inhale, let the belly drop, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward and up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly forward. And exhale, round. Come back to center. Tuck the toes. Press back for downward facing dog. Make it nice and long, nice and juicy for the back line. Press in through the palms, press back through the heels, head hanging, looking towards the navel. And create some space between the ears and the shoulders. And each cycle of breath, you can repeat that mantra to yourself of breathing in, I am aware that I am breathing in. And breathing out, I am aware that I am breathing out. Slowly walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Take your time. Folding in. Take a hold of opposite elbows. Move from side to side. And we're just moving a little slowly to create some space in the back line before getting into some more warming movements. Hands to the earth. Inhale, press into the feet. Lift all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down to the earth. Bow down. Inhale up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank position, top of a push-up. Pause here. Ground down through the palms, rounding the upper back, so we're getting into the rhomboids here in the trapezius. Pull the belly in. Focus on the breath. Deep inhalations in, deep exhalations out. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Press the hips back, let the chest fall, press the palms in. Take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale, send the right leg up behind you. Keep pressing the right heel up, left heel down. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through, reach the arms up, high lunge. Pause here. So sink in really deep so you feel some length through the left hip flexors, the psoas. Deep bend in the right knee, sink the hips. And I can even feel, and check in with yourself as well, I can feel my mood lifting as that stagnant energy, that frustration, that irritation, the nervous system begins to wire up. The sympathetic is like, okay, I'm here, I'm present. So be in your breath, be in your body. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the right. Left elbow outside the right knee. Keep it strong. Make sure your chest isn't just dumping onto your thigh. So we have some strength here in the arms, twisting from the belly, deep bend in the right knee. Let's take an inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Press back to a plank. Lower to knees and chest first. We'll do first variation, hips high. Inhale onto the belly, open the heart space. Exhale, hips to heels, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Pause here. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Exhale, step the left foot through, nice and long. Reach the arms up, high lunge. Sink into the left knee. So choose to go to your challenging edge here. Sink even deeper, pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Relax the shoulders. Find your focal point forward. And circulate that energy. Deep inhalations and exhalations through the nostrils. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the left, right elbow outside the left knee. Bring the chest off the thigh. Really twist into the belly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank. This time lower halfway, elbows in by the ribs, chaturanga. Inhale forward to the tops of the feet, open the heart. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Pause here. A few rounds of breath. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank position. Lower to knees and chest or halfway, elbows in by ribs. Inhale forward, find your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step it through. Reach up, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the right. Left elbow outside the right knee. You can open the arms up this time if you'd like, using the left elbow to kind of lever your chest open on the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. So we're opening up to the left side, hips are nice and wide. Arms in line with the shoulders. Go away, mosquito. Strengthen the arms, deep bend in the right knee, hips nice and open. Staying here, really sinking deeper into that right knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, flip the right palm, straighten the right leg, left arm down the back leg, right arm stretching up and over. Reverse triangle. Inhale, bring the arms parallel with the mat. Left foot might travel in just a little bit. Square the hips. Reach the right arm forward. Bring the right hand down to the right shin, left arm up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Find length through both side bodies here, left and right. You can even lengthen the left arm up overhead, right arm up overhead like you're holding a giant beach ball. Open the chest to the left, and we really engage the core here. Doing my yoga practices here gives me a lot of time to look at how many beehives exist in my palapa ceiling. I am happy to live in harmony with the abejas. This is how you say bee in Spanish. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Step back, plank, lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale, find your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. You can sigh it out if you like. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot through. Reach the arms up, high lunge. Whoop. Sink into the left knee. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the left, right elbow outside the left knee. Focus on your breath and do your best to stay out of thoughts. Just be here. Take in the messages that show up for you on the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Sink into the left knee, chest nice and open. Arms have some strength in them. And really press down through all corners of the feet. So we're not just dumping into the hips. What beauty to be challenged and just to accept. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg, right arm down the back leg, left arm stretching up and over, reverse triangle. You can look at the right ankle if there's any pain in the neck. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Oh, no. Keep that left leg straight, actually. Keep the hips a bit square here. So in Trikonasana, we can usually push the right hip back. Today we're practicing with the hips square. Reach the left arm forward, left hand down, right arm up. Engage to the core. So we want to elongate both sides of the body. Staying here or stretching the right arm forward overhead, left arm forward overhead. Strengthen the belly. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to plank, lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale, forward, back bend of choice. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Let's come down to the knees. Tuck the toes back, knees together. Sink back onto the heels. And we come into toe squat. Nice and strong here. So we're going to build some heat in the feet and release any of the fascia, any bunches that we have here, any knots. And the meridians and the myofascial lines here generally end and begin in the feet. So a lot of things might come up for you here. I tend, if I'm in frustration or irritation, that challenge, I do this pose because it even brings up more of that, where I want to leave, I want to run away. And instead focus, breathe, be here. And know that if you can handle the toe squat, you can handle your motorcycle getting stolen. You can handle lots of things, just breathe. Life is gonna give us challenges. It's the medicine for leveling up. So whatever challenge is happening in your life, whether it's a motorcycle, it's a relationship, it's a career transition, we build resiliency in our physical practice as well as our mental. So what can we sit with? And notice if your body immediately wants to run away from this. If it's like, no, this is uncomfortable, I don't want to do it. If it's not painful, but it's just very uncomfortable, stay. Just stay. There is a message here, something to be learned in the wonderful, fiery, fierce toe squat. And even though I have a lot of things to deal with later in this moment, until I spoke about it, I'm just very present. I'm present to what's happening in my body and my breath. So I encourage you, I invite you here, like, notice, observe this wonderful vessel you're in. No matter what's happening outside, you have this wonderful body to play with. And when things come up, we'll get to them. But for now, we flow. Hands to the earth. Let's pat the feet out a little bit. You deserve it. Sit the hips back onto the heels, lift the knees, and just kind of rock a little bit here. I love the way this feels. You can feel the ligaments across the ankle bone just lengthen and give a little bit of freedom to the joints here, which is so nice. Okay, let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand over to the right side, hips to the left heel, lengthen through the left side body. You can bring the left hand to the back of the head, open the chest up to the left as well. And back through center, left hand down through the left side, right, our hips over to the right hip, right heel, right arm stretching up and over, nice and long through the right side body, and the right hand can come to the back of the head as well. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Swing the legs forward. Release them forward. And we're going to come into Paschimottanasana. So if you have a tight back line, you might want to bring a bolster underneath the knees. That's wonderful. If not, and I use a block here because I bring it in front of my shins. If you have a couple of couch cushions, you can get really cozy. Sometimes a really strong, dense couch cushion, you can have it as what I call the unicorn horn, so putting it on the feet and resting your forehead on it. Whatever, to make this pose more lush, go for it. But let's take an inhale, peel the chest up. And exhale, slowly fold down. Find a way to relax the head, but keep the spine straight. If you're like really rounding the upper back, find a way to keep it a bit more straight by coming out of the pose a bit. Inhale, peel the chest up. Bring the feet a little bit more forward. Take a hold of the shins and let's come onto the back. Knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Side out. Sometimes I sing to myself in my practice, especially when I'm feeling a bit frazzled. So I encourage you to hum or sing a little song. Take a hold of the bottoms of the feet, open up the knees. Let's come into child's, or happy baby, sorry. Happy baby, child's, all the same. Ananda Balasana, keep the lower back down, keep the neck down. This playful, innocent nature of the baby, exploring itself curiously. Maybe stretching the legs out straight if you can. Some of you might be like, no way, and that's completely fine. Let's come back up, pull the knees into the chest. And keep the right knee in, stretch the left leg long, and pull the right knee over to the left side, and you might draw your left hip under the body a bit, right knee down to the earth, or to a couch cushion or to a block if you need to prop it up. Arms open up wide, coming into a twist here, and look towards the right. Let's come back to center. Knees into the chest, pull the left knee in, right leg extends, twist to the right, bring the right hip underneath the body. Again, block or cushion off underneath the right knee, left arm opening up, and you can look towards the left. And just allow yourself to melt into the practice. When we get into the thoughts or the challenges, sometimes we don't even feel the goodness of what it means just to be in the body, even if it's sore. Like, how good does sore feel? What's the beauty of being sore? It's like, oh wow, my body can feel all these wonderful things. Let me be present for this. Let's come back through center. Find your Shavasana. Take up space. Just a mini Shavasana here. We'll only be here for about 5 breaths, so I encourage you to pause me, shut me up, so that you can just be in your space, grounding in. And again, just feeling into your unique body, even in soreness or in limitations, like how wonderful this body, how wonderful soreness, how wonderful lengthening and opening, how wonderful all. And what does the soreness have to teach you? What does the pleasure and the lengthening have to teach you? And let's stretch the arms up overhead. Get nice and long. Whew. And however you want to come up, you can roll to the side with knees into the chest, coming up from fetal position, or knees into the chest, rocking up to a seat. We'll sit up nice and tall to end our practice. No need to perfect. Sitting up tall through the spine, let the shoulders relax. Hands resting on the knees. And bring hands to heart center, bowing head to heart. May you invite in the messages and the lessons of your obstacles, challenging moments. May there be no bad days, bad weeks, bad years, but just challenging moments streamed together and messages that come from them. With love and grace. Namaste. Gracias, dear yogis, for being here in my beautiful palapa today. And yeah, subscribe, come every Monday if it feels aligned with where you're at. And if not, do your own practices. Dance, play, run, swim, everything is yoga. Life is yoga. And on those days that it seems like a lot of challenging moments, one after the other, just breathe, be, and look for the lessons. Have such a wonderful day.